What's going on, everyone? Supreme Comer here. So we are gonna quickly go over what we have for upcoming events over here. So in about I would say 20 hours as the recording of this right here. So we should be getting our new two Gundam Battle Festival unit. But let's start from the top over here with the welfare units. This I believe this looks to be Johnny Rito Sasaku over here. So this is the Crimson Cyclops over here. So okay, let's actually take a look at what's this warfare event gonna pack us with next week. Complete mission and the event should get crimson coins and what treasure token. All right, so this is one of those where there's gonna be 3 different missions you can take on. So there's one you can form up a lot of capitals. There's gonna be one where you can form up, I believe, a lot of those awakening circuits, like the blue and the purple ones. And then I believe there is one where you can form up like a previously released unit. I don't remember exactly from what area it is from. I don't believe it is from like the welfare side, like the welfare event ones. I'm pretty sure it may be from like the arena, maybe from like the arena because like if we take a look right um over here, let me do like a quick detour right. I think it may be from units from here. If this were ever low, okay, okay. So it may be from the arena coin exchange where these units might come into play, but we don't. I'm not too familiar. Like I don't actually remember. So I believe the last one we got was the H2 Dark Cow, which was some from the arena coin exchange. So maybe that is going to be the case, but I don't know who they would bring back though. To be honest, because like the arena shop doesn't update once every 3 months, so I think they do have a lot of time to gonna refresh to the treasure token missions over here. So it will be interesting to see what they will drop. But besides that, let's see what we have for some coin multiplier. So we're gonna quickly take a look at what kind of weapon set or parts we can be getting from these two Gundam Battle Festival units over here. So they are Destiny Impulse Gundam R and the Seri Gundam. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that long name over there. But I did some research on what like what is that word over there. I believe it is like a from what I see, what I have researched in Google. That whatever that name is over there, it's actually like a Middle Eastern like a like a story fairy tale or some kind of esque. Because from the actual Build Diver series, I believe the character, what was her name again? It's on the top of my head. Come on, let me think. I'll probably get back to it, but I think his overall character design kind of fits that overall theme of like, not in the like his present kind of feature as like a storyteller in a way, but not really right. But his overall presence gave me that kind of feeling he is. What was his name again? Gosh, I forgot. Do let me know if you guys know the character who piloted this Serbi over here. I just like I want to say his name, but like I can't. I'm forgetting it. But anyways, let's take a look at the parts we are getting from those two over here. Okay, so from the Destiny Impulse R over here, we have as in terms of the weapon set over here, we're gonna be getting a high energy beam rifle, and then we're gonna be getting a Wolf's Bang long range beam cannon over here. So actually, the long range beam cannon is actually the same as the one featured it on the Blast Impulse, but this time around it is a little bit more lighter and it's a little bit more compact, where he can or I don't think there's an actual pilot for the Destiny Impulse. Is more of like an AI piloting it, so that can be held hand both of them at the same time instead of just being locked onto like the backpack unit like featured in like the Blast Impulse of like the Destiny Kingdom. So keep in mind the Destiny Impulse R is an upgraded version than the base Destiny Impulse R, because there's actually a two versions of it. The R version stands for Regenesis. It's actually like a, I believe from what I've seen or what I have gathered information on, there was a private company funding like a continuation technology into this guy over here. So this one is gonna be more of like a shop-based unit because they actually took out the twin or the two Excalibur that was on the original Destiny Impulse. Because I'll probably leave an image of both of them, the R version and then the base regular one. But let's take a look at the Serbia and see what we have. So in terms of the Serbi over here, we are looking pretty sad, because the Serbi, this one, does actually packs a lot in the actual anime, but this time around they're only going to be giving us a GM physical bazooka. The GM physical bazooka actually is one of the weapons set for an alternative for the virtues. So, I mean, I guess I would have liked to see some other weapon featured for the Series Gundam, but I guess that is gonna be it over here. All right. Okay, so it's gonna be the Saku 2 Johnny Riddle's custom over here. Yep, I was right. Because I've seen that Saku numerous times already, like when I play SDU, so I kind of remember a little bit. So going over the two units over here, I do want to read a little bit of their, you can say so-called history, I guess. So both of these guys should be more towards like I would say a range type build over here, because what is like in terms of armament for the Destiny impulse are not really too much. The main focus is probably gonna be the backpack cannon, and beside that you do have the basic armament of like the high energy beam rifle and then the mobile shield, which this one is actually not gonna get that. Some other feature or special equipment that they can give this guy as an awakening, maybe like a buddy system. So this one is like a built-in system onto this unit that kind of gives like the pilot like a, think of this as like one of those things that would pack into like the UC timeline where they kind of boost those, is this cyber new type that kind of counter like the new type. So basically in the, you can say in the cosmic era, like you have pilots like Kira Yamato, you have Atron Zala, and then you have what is it, Shinasuka. Those are like the ace pilot from their cosmic era timeline. So they're like the quote unquote best of the best pilot. But regular pilot cannot really compete with them. So they got the buddy system supposedly. So you can have like a high capability slash skilled pilot, but not the ace level, right? So they can kind of. So this one actually supports two pilot with the buddy system. So you also have the obviously variable facial armor, but we're not gonna get none of that in here. So maybe that one, because I believe the variable facial armor actually blocks a lot of physical shots. So I'm pretty sure this one will probably have high beam resistance then, because if we take a look at some hard facts over here. Besides that, it's not anything, not too many information I would say. In terms of the actual battle from the novel, I'm not really gonna talk too much about that, because this is our third. I believe this should be our third unit coming from the Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny Astray Red novel over here. Like we had the Astray Red Dragon, that was last year, and then we just had the, what is it, the Astray Turn Red. This little guy over here. This guy, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So Astray Red should be this one over here. Let me see. Is it? Yep, this guy over here. I didn't actually pull the whole suit, but here it is, the Astray Turn Red. So in the actual novel, from what I have seen, so both the Astray Turn Red and the Astray Red Dragon actually took down this Destiny Impulse kind of red, supposedly like a final boss ish kind of stuff over here. But they never mentioned like the actual pilot for the Destiny Impulse. So I don't know too much about that, but if you guys do know or have read the novel, do let me know in the comment section below. As for the series, so the Cerebi, from what I've seen, what I've gathered information on, is a high mobility and high firepower unit. So would they throw those two attacks for the unit? It's a probability, it's a possibility, right? But I don't want to give the assumption that they would do that, because that would kind of shape the overall units. But as for the Cerebi in the actual anime, obviously from the Blue Diver, displayed it actual good, like actual good high firepower in terms of shooting wise, and then in terms of melee as well. So I would think they would put this guy as more of like a shot based unit, because I'm gonna leave an image from the actual GBGW official page with like those two units over here. From what we can see from the survey, it looks like it is firing off some kind of beam from those Ptolemy Gundam hangers over here. So I assume this one is going to be like a heavily base shot unit, range unit over here. So in terms of the E skill, they might throw in some kind of melee E skill, like how they will always do for these kind of units over here. So Hopefully they do kind of I hopefully they don't kind of shaft it by mixing in melee and shot at the same time, because like the game doesn't really support that in any way. So but that's pretty much it. So we have our two new pilots over here. And I guess one last thing we can kind of cover just a little bit over here. We have the number 84 time arena over here. So for this arena over here is specific to having a high defense over here. So we can actually take a look at the current ranking over here, I guess. Let's see. So I'm currently ranked number 30. Not 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 the best, obviously, because like by tomorrow's reset, I'll probably be around. I want to say closing into that actual top 100, like the 100 place maybe. So how this one actually works is like build bonuses. So you like for every 1,000 melee defense, you get a bonus point of, I believe, 0.01. So for example, you have let's say you have 30 melee defense or whatever, 30,000. So what is going to be your bonus added onto your base multiplier is going to be 0.030. So for example, your base point is coming out of 1.260. So add on that bonus 0.030, so you'll be 1.290. So that's basically how it works. So the higher, so it's coming in per thousand. So make sure, if you can, if possible, try to push onto that next 1,000 place so you can get another 0.01 kind of bonus added on. But obviously this one is probably more centric towards like player who have a lot of like top tier parts. But there are some good I would say free to play parts that kind of give that little advantage of like high melee defense. But do let me know how your arena is going so far. But that's pretty much it. Obviously I will be doing later tonight, I will be doing the overall review for the week, and then I'll probably summon on both of them. I'm gonna look at their kits first, obviously, just to see which one is the better of the two. If both of them is gonna be coming out as a shot unit, I'm gonna have to pick which one to do, right? Just to see what kind of attacks they're running, what kind of portrait, and then from that point I can do a good review comparing those two, and alongside with some other recommendation as always. So with that being said, I will catch you guys all on the next one.